for John Morant. Then for the Mavericks, Flag is checked in for Marshall. Klay Thompson comes in for Williams. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Russell. Nobody near Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Rose. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Irving's gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. Here's Juzang. Over in the corner, Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
Yeah, the defense doing all they can, playing him very physically inside, but he just outworked them.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Pass to Lively. Nice defense from Waltz. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Rose. Over Thompson. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Williams. And that's now 6 points for Derrick Rose. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, here is Irving. He's got 6, but 3. Rebound by Wallace. Irving's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. And it's good, 2 points. Williams has got 6.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Lively sends a screen for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Irving's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And look at the guard. Edgecombe getting up there for the hammer.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 16. Thompson passes to Lively. 1:07 left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Washington. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Bounce pass for Williams. Rose in the post. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis is subbed in for Washington. Irving passes to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Flag. Dallas again missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Irving. Up in time. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. They lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Irving is out there with Morant. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Bosh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. A shot's good from Irving.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
For the screen on Rodman. From downtown, Bosh grabs the miss. Weig's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Morant. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist. Morant's got 11.
Oh, that's just silky smooth there. I mean, he made that around the back lay-in look like it was nothing.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Flag. Irving sets a screen for Flag. To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
That is how you finish.
Irving dishes to Bosh. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
Dallas trails by 19. Thompson outside. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Here's Flag. Davis down low. Hit by Morant. And Davis gets it to go.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Here's Irving. Behind the back and lays it in. He's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Thompson outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
Dallas trails by 21. Pass to Flag. Back to Irving from outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Flag. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
1:30 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Stolen by Rodman. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Russell. Scoreless thus far. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Rose. Good. Nice job down low.
This is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Russell, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. Here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 10 points here in the second half.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt.
Russell inside, working on Rose. Drills it from outside. Washington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a nice kick. Great feel for where to move with it.
Rose against Russell.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Russell with a wide open look and the 3 off target. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Irving, 6 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And it's Rose missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Marshall passes to Washington. Here's Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. And then Washington with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Rose. Scores off the crossover. Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. No good from Irving. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Dallas. Outside Russell. Outside Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Washington, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And in the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
Oh. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. And on the way from Irving for three, drops in the tray.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Rose, and he finishes nicely on the way. Rose has got 26.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Lively.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
And the quickness and acceleration of Derrick Rose, even with a simple dribble move, he can leave defenders stuck to the floor.
And the Mavericks with possession here, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for P.J. Washington. Flag is checked in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Russell. Here's Davis. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And finished off by Davis.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And it's Morant missing. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Morant with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Morant.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Irving from long range. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Shooting for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 6 seconds left in the game. With the step back for 3, misses. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Derrick Rose.